Hello. Balloons are fantastic for gift giving, particularly on their own, obviously, but they can also be used to really enhance and make a difference with the most simple gift. And a couple of techniques I'd like to show you that will help that. So I'm going to really, the most basic gift you can think of, a mug. And we'll dress it up using balloons to turn it into something really special. And one technique that I do like to use is fantasy flowers. You can go as far as you like with fantasy flowers. You can spend ages and make them really, really, really realistic, and they can be quite stunning. But from a commercial point of view, it really isn't viable to take too long. So a nice simple design like this can actually work really well and be done very quickly. So I'll show you how to put that together. You're going to need some florist wires, some nice strong stub wires, not too strong obviously, but strong enough to support the tension on the balloon. These are 18 gauge stub wires, which translates to 1.25 millimeter diameter, and they seem to work out to be about right in terms of strength. You're going to need 12-inch balloons. You're going to need some stem binding tape and some binding wire. All of these are available from any floristry wholesaler and many balloon wholesalers as well. A pair of scissors and some wire snips. And that's basically it. So simply take your stub wire, bend it in half, and your initial bend will control the ultimate shape of the petal. So if you want one with a point on the end, then bend it quite sharp. If you want one with a rounded end, then put a larger curve in your wire. Take your 12-inch balloon and cut off the neck, because you don't need that, so it will get in the way later. So if you basically cut it off just at the point where the neck starts to flare out into the body of the balloon, but keep that because we can use it later on. Put your wire inside the balloon like this. Hold the loop of the wire, the end of the wire there, through the balloon, and then just stretch it down. Again, not too far. If you pull it too far, you'll run the risk of the wires collapsing, but also it's harder to work because you're battling against the tension the whole time. Take your binding wire, lay it against there, and just pull it nice and tight round 2 or 3 times just to hold the balloon in position. Snip it off. We've now got 2 legs here, and again, in order to reduce bulk later on, I'm going to take one of those off. So we just have the one. Make 6 of those. Okay, so here's some that I prepared earlier. We've now got 6. And then we need the center of the flower. Lots of things you can do there, but to avoid waste, and why not, just use the necks that you took off from your 12-inch balloons. And if you do them in a contrasting colour, then obviously it's going to look better. Just grab them all together, like so, and once again with your binding wire, wrap it around a couple of times to hold them all together like that, and give your flower centre, make it like do a little pom-pom. Now this is going to be difficult to work with, all this here, so I'm going to use the stem binding tape just to wrap it around and tidy it up like so, and then that holds it all together and makes it easier then to attach the petals. Okay, take your 6 petals and lie them against the center of the balloon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try and keep the points where you've bound the petal onto the wire level, so that they're all in the same sort of area. Hold those together like so, and again with your stem binding wire, your binding wire, just tightly all the way around, a few times to hold it nice and firmly together. like that. Now we can tidy all of this up once again with the binding tape. Oops. Don't pull too hard, otherwise it'll break. There we go. And that just pulls all the wires together, makes it nice and neat. Cut off any long bits there. Once we've got it all together now we can position the 6 petals. Just pull them out, get them where you want them to be. Like so, and then we can pull them into shape. So grab both sides of the wire like that, pull them apart. I'm going to do alternate ones initially, like that, and like that. And then you can curve them to create the shape of your petals. And the longer you spend, you can get nice rounded shapes, you can get triangular shapes, all sorts of different shapes. Just choose what you want to do and go for it, but don't spend too long. We need this to be economically viable. And then this one, make these a little bit longer and thinner. Like so. So you'll have noticed that I've chosen the colours of the moment here. That was based on the mug, but I found the mug in these lovely trendy colours of mustard and grey. So these are the Sempertex Fashion Mustard and Grey, and they blend beautifully together. So there we have your second flower there. And I'm just going to put a little bit of floral foam into the mug. Put the 2 flowers in, one there, one there. Some little bits of dried grass. Fill in around. And then finally, I'll add a simple bouquet of latex balloons in the same colours, tied on the handles. And what was a very, very basic gift is now something really quite special that should delight the recipient. And there we go. That is simple fantasy flowers for gift giving.